Yo, what up guys? Long time no see. It's been a hot minute probably since I've filmed a video, showed you guys anything relative to the speed. So I'm back at the shop. Spring's starting to roll around here in Canada. Starting to warm up a little bit, so that means I can get to the shop, start getting some things done, and start adding all the new parts that we got over the winter to the Mazdaspeed. Now, this video is kind of I just wanted to get in here and make a video for you guys just to show you what exactly everything is going to be happening this season and everything that's going to be happening to the speed. So I'm going to make this quick little video and just show you all the new parts that I got, the plans for the speed this season, and yeah, basically just what's going to happen with it and where we're going to take it. So here it is, good old Mazdaspeed 3, sitting up on jack stands, all ripped apart. I'll show you guys what's going on with this right now, and then I'll show you the parts here in a second. Starting the front end, I guess. Really, there's not much I want to do with the front end this season. Everything I want to do is pretty well done from last season. Really, what I got to do is just fix up my intercooler here from my grill, rubbing on it. Don't want that to get any worse. Other than that, it's not too bad. Everything in the bay, I think, is gonna be staying the same for now anyway. The bumper's right here. I do have to figure out a way to mount this a little bit better. I just have some 3M tape in there right now, but that's not gonna do. That doesn't look very good, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get that to clamp properly. It's done on this side here. You kind of can see it there a little bit where the sun is coming through, but it is a tough angle to try to mount any screws or anything on that side of the grill, so that's going to take a little bit of work to try to figure out, but that's no problem. Still have the Halloween stuff on this bumper, so you can see I don't do much to this car through the winter time just because of the cold, but yeah, that's the bumper. Suspension, wheels, brakes, all off the car. Suspension's gone, brakes are all off, calipers are just hanging there off the side. So new suspension coming, all new brakes coming, and new wheels coming. Mud flaps, going to be retiring the mud flaps this season. You'll understand why in a few minutes, but they'll be gone as well. I'll talk about the fenders in a second. On the front, rears, same idea. Suspension gone, calipers hanging up, brakes off, flaps are going to be gone. Here's the Racelands here. Selling those to Clark, my buddy, with the red Gen 1 speed. You guys seen it on the channel before. He's going to be putting those in his speed, hopefully, if he ever buys them. Same all the way around the car. Suspension gone, wheels and brakes all off. Flaps coming off. One big project, I guess not really a project, but something I need to tackle for sure this year. As you can see, my fenders are rolled and pulled to fit bigger wheels. They're all rolled pretty flat, pretty nice, but the thing is about these cars, the roller will not get to this corner here and pull it out, so that's what keeps me from going low. As you can see, it dips in there, and that's not ideal for going any lower, so that's gonna have to be fixed. What I'm thinking is, these are my quick latch pins, so don't mind those. I'm gonna slice, I think, the metal right here, snip it, and gently pull the corner out away from the car to make it level with the rest of the fender. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway, but I will deal with that when the time comes. But on to parts. Here's the brakes. They're super dusty and super dirty, bit of condensation on them, but these are my new drilled and slotted rotors. Don't even know the brand because I bought them so long ago. I bought these like 3 years ago, and I do not even remember what kind they are. For the front, for the rear, the brake pads are in here in those boxes. So yeah, that's what's going on with brakes. Over here I've got Cork Sport shifter bushings, solid shifter bushings, which are going to be super nice with the short shifter, so can't wait to put those in. I think that's pretty well it for parts. Actually, I'll show you the new suspension here in a second, because I've been getting lots of DMs on Instagram about what suspension I'm going to be going with now that the Racelands are gone. So I'll go over there and show you what's in it, but first I'll give you a peek at the wheels. Cosmos Racing wheels for this season. I have a video on these already, but just in case you haven't seen that video, those are the wheels. So yeah, that's gonna look pretty sweet, I think. A little bit of a change from the black ESRs. Those are already sold, so don't bother asking me to buy them, because they're long gone. Here's the main event, I would say, for this season. I am super stoked on this. I'm still waiting on a bunch more parts for it to complete the whole entire thing, but we are going to be putting the Speed on air this season. This is it, Airlift Performance Series bags with custom control arms. As you can see, the Via compressor. I think this is a 400cc. I'm pretty sure on that. Here's the bags themselves, the front struts with the camber plates up top, which is super nice. But yeah, super stoked on these. This is a big change for me. I've never done air on any vehicles ever, so this is a whole new experience for me. But I'm definitely on to take it as a project and tackle it. Rear bag. And I think this is what I'm going to be doing today, swapping out the old control arms, the stock ones, for these custom ones. The guy I bought these from already had them painted this color, so probably just going to leave them this color. I would like to do them white, but I don't know. I'm not really too picky. I kind of like this. It's kind of a cool color, so I might as well just keep it there. All my braided lines, my leader lines, and all the other little stuff that comes with it. So I am still waiting on management to come for this. I'm going to be running the 3P management from Airlift, so that's going to be super sweet. Can't wait for that to come in. Yeah, that's going to be a great video for an install. I can't wait to show you guys the install on that. It's going to be similar to the meth setup. If you've got seen my meth install on this car, it's going to be pretty similar to that, I think, other than the fact that we have to be doing suspension work. But by saying it was similar to meth, or it's going to be similar to meth, it's going to be, we're going to have to take the panels out. I don't know if I want to run them up the passenger side or the driver's side yet, but basically we just pop all the panels on the door sills all the way from the trunk to the bay, so that we can run all our wiring and whatnot. So that won't be too bad. We've done that before, so we've got experience with popping those plastic panels out. But yeah, that is kind of just a little update on what's going to be happening with this car this summer. I've left you guys here with no explanation for a while. I've been getting a lot of questions asking what suspension I'm going to be going with, and that's I finally get to say what I am putting in the car. So yeah, I'm super stoked on everything that's going to be happening this season. Oh yeah, might as well just show you guys, or give you guys a rough idea of what I'm going to be doing for my trunk. This isn't supposed to be in here. Yeah, if you guys, any of you guys have experience with air suspension and like air ride in general, just if you've got any tips or tricks for me, just drop them down in the comments. I'd love to read them. Yeah, if you've got any tips or tricks, drop them down below. I'd love to check them out. This is my trunk setup as of now. Pretty stock looking besides the meth setup. The AEM tank and compressor there. This is my sub, which is kind of giving me some issues. Not really issues, but it's taken away from the ideas I want to do for air. But I'm just going to work around it. I think it's the stock sub that comes with the car. The spare tire goes around it. That sits right in the middle. And there's a bolt that goes down into the floor. So I'm probably going to keep that. But what my plan is to have just the tank above what's visible in the hatch when you open it, and then everything else down here like I have with the meth. I'm gonna have my compressor over here or something, or down here, and my management down here as well, and everything else, all the wiring and stuff, so that when you open the trunk, it's just the tank that's going to be visible. But what I want to do is I want to clean this whole the whole hatch and lay down sound deadening so that I don't hear any compressors, because I'm now going to have 2 compressors in this hatch. I have the one for air, obviously, and the one for meth. So I really don't want to hear any more noise inside the cabin of this car, because it's already so loud with the straight pipes, which will drown out the sound of any compressors running anyways. But I still want to make it as quiet as possible, so I'm going to sound deaden the whole floor. My plan is to build it up a little bit, same thickness as that foam piece that is there from the OEM setup. And I'm going to build up with wood or something. I'm not sure what kind of finish I want to have on the top yet. If I want to do wood or if I want to keep it an OEM look or whatnot, I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to do that, build it up, put the floor on, and then mount the tank. And then I almost want to have kind of like a couple hinges on the top so I can still lift this section up without having to take the tank out and have access to all the stuff down here. So that'd be pretty cool. If that makes any sense to you guys, I'm kind of just blabbing my ideas out right now just to get some visuals on what I'm going to be doing. But that's to come a lot later down the line, obviously, when I get all the parts and the management and the tank and everything for the setup for air. But yeah, I just want to make this quick video, show you guys exactly what's going to be happening with this car. Like I said, my plans, and hopefully you guys stick around to check it out. I'm going to have lots of install videos on everything I just showed you. And alright guys, so I'm just going to end this video here. Like I said, it's not much of a video really. I just wanted to come to the shop and update you guys what exactly is going on with the speed and the parts that I'm adding, like I said earlier. But yeah, today wasn't too much. I just kind of tinkered around with it. Started figuring out some things for the air setup. And yeah, that's pretty well it. So next video, I'm hoping it's going to be an install of some of the air suspension parts, or start on the trunk setup maybe. Not too sure yet, depending on what parts get here. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and yeah, we'll see you then. Peace.